Hey guys, looky what I got in the mail today. Treestuff.com was kind enough to send me a Granberg Model G -1012XT Precision Grinder Guide Chain Sharpener. Now, some of you know that I have not a Granberg file jig, but one made by Oregon. Pretty much same kind of setup, but manual, not a electric. So I got a bar mounted up to vise here on the four-wheeler. Gives me a little working space or whatever while I'm out in the timber and everything. I can just throw a chainsaw in there, throw a bar in there, whatever, and hit some sharpening. So just to go through a couple of things real fast is well, some of the options or some of the good points of this is you just quickly attach it to your bar. It goes onto the stud there. You grab your chain in between these little vices. That holds it on. And it's very adjustable. And I went ahead and put some red markings on there to get a start of, you know, my different degrees and everything that I use. So you can vary the tilt and the depth, height, and the plate angle. So it's very versatile, especially if you're doing different kinds of chain and everything. So let's go ahead and just fire this up. And I've only used this a few times, so I'm going to reserve too awful much what I have to say about it, but I'll let you look at it and see what you think. Now, nice way to check and see what's going on is I take a red Sharpie, just because it's easier for me to see than black. Put it on there. Now I can see how it's grinding and everything real easy. If I could not move around. Now I don't know if you can tell that top right corner isn't getting hit very well. This was hand sharpened by another guy ahead of time, so the angle's not quite exactly right. And that's where this comes in really handy, is how quickly and how easily that you can just get that right. They also sent me a tool grind stick here. Just put that on real quick while you're doing that. So you can kind of see how that's working there. And there's a little bit of some burr on there. Or, well, I guess that's more the goop off of the cooling item. So that should clean right off. But I've taken quite a little bit of material off of that, just getting it shaped back up where it should. I'm going to take a little bit more off and go from there and see how it works. Maybe speed this video up a little bit for you. It has a stop there at the back. I'll try to keep it in focus and as still as I can. But as that comes up and gets into the, hear how it just barely touches. And pushed up against there, you can see it's just touching it. So it gets the same amount off of each tooth very quickly and easily. So you can see how it shined up that top part where it was, you know, not quite the right angle and stuff. You can see when I first hit it that it's still taking more material off. And just, especially if you're reprofiling one, going through and getting them, you know, all the same length and taking your time. But if I can keep my fingers out of the way, you guys will be able to see better, I swear. Okay. Show some. That angle may be a touch steep there yet. I'll have to do some checking. Well, I'm gonna measure that out and see where it is and get it more exact. Like I said, I think it may be hooking a little too much there. It's kind of hard to tell through the camera and stuff. Anyways, we'll keep playing.